All right, hello, everyone. It is Bowie Jane here with Jess Bowen, and we have a very special guest today. It is
Pepe.
Chrissy. Oh. Okay, it's Pepe. Yeah.
It's Pepe.
It's Chrissy Costanza, who is an amazing singer-songwriter. Against the current, she's the lead singer of. And welcome.
Hello, Chrissy.
Thanks.
Yes, you're right. Pepe is actually...
Pepe's the special guest
It's
today.
actually Pepe who is the special guest. He's a Chihuahua mix, if anyone's curious. Probably a little bit of Pomeranian in him.
Oh, yeah. That would explain the tail.
Yeah.
Can you show us the tail, Pepe?
Pepe, can you just come here and just... There it is.
Pepe's like, I'm showing you my teeth.
Yeah, he's like...
I mean, his teeth are very beautiful. They're very white, very healthy.
Yes. Just don't smell his breath and you'll be fine.
This with most dogs, though. It's okay. That's okay, Bubba. That's okay, Bubba.
But yes, we are very excited to have Chrissy here today, and we're just gonna do our fun little Q&A that hopefully you.
I'm ready.
You're ready for it?
I'm ready.
Ready.
I aced the last test, so I'm
you
ready
did
for
ace the last test. Actually, you fucking killed the last test. So we're gonna have Bowie ask you the first question.
All right, what is your favorite country?
Ooh, it's tough. I want to say my gut reaction is Japan. But I do like have just such a home in England, I feel like, but I will say that my gut reaction is Japan. I love it so much.
No,
and I've started learning Japanese, yeah.
Oh, you're a diehard.
Yeah, I love it. I love it so much.
Yeah, Jess and I were saying, because that was our favorite country too, that we love the freaking food. It's ridiculous.
Love the food.
Yeah. Ridiculous.
Love it.
It's so good. Like literally, I can eat sushi every day of my life.
Me too.
Sushi, ramen. I mean,
my God, I love ramen.
We have to go for ramen here. There's some really good spots, but I mean,
spots.
legitimately, it's like. Well, I mean, that leads me into the next question. Actually, now that I'm talking about it, what is your favorite food?
My favorite is this like a cuisine or like a dish?
See,
actually, just kidding. I have the answer. It's pasta.
I was gonna say, why don't you just tell us-
It's pasta.
It's
It's
okay.
pasta.
It's just pasta.
But I will say, so I love Italian food. I grew up Italian. I love all kinds of Italian food. I also love all kinds of Japanese food. Like I love sushi. I love ramen. I love like udon. I love all that kind of stuff. But I will find the pasta of every country. Like if there's a noodle, I will find it.
Yes.
So like I will say like pasta / noodles is like my all time. Like I will just whatever it is, I will find. Every cuisine has a noodle.
Oh yeah,
sort. I will find it. If it's not a noodle, it's a carb, and I will find it.
So, but specifically, which
Pasta.
noodle would you say is your?
I mean,
favorite?
just like my default is just spaghetti with like my family's like tomato sauce.
There
is
you
like
go.
that's just the like I could. That's the one thing like I could eat it 3 days. Wait, 3 days? 7 days a week, 3 times a day, 365 days of the year. Hello, it's been a long quarantine.
I was gonna say, who knows anymore about the days or the
what month
hours,
is it?
whatever
What year
it is
is it?
during quarantine.
Yeah.
So you're totally fine. Totally get it.
Where
but
are we?
Pasta, I love it.
Pasta.
Yeah, I'm a massive pasta girl. Love it.
Love pasta.
All right, next question. When was your first kiss?
You know, no one's ever asked me this before.
Really?
Like in an interview? Like, they must just think I'm really boring.
Maybe they think you haven't kissed anyone yet.
It was, yeah, I mean, maybe. We can only hope. That would have been better for me. But it was when I was at camp, and it was with my first love, but kid love.
Of course.
Yeah, Nick. And he had been having a lollipop on the last day of camp. So I just remember his mouth was really sticky, and it was like it wasn't good, you know? Like it was just like really weird. But at the time I was like, I got onto the camp bus and I was like, Nick. Like I was like so happy. And then like I think it was like 2 days later that I was just like, maybe it wasn't that great, and maybe like this, maybe I just put a pause on all this
Maybe
for a while.
it was the candy.
Yeah, maybe it was the lollipop. Tasted good.
It was at camp, but like summer, like eighth
Summer
grade camp.
Yeah, I
or
think it was like
yeah, something like
might
that.
have been a little pinch
How
younger.
old? How
A
old?
little bit younger. Okay.
I think I might have been like 11.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Was it a proper tongue kiss?
No, it was a peck.
Oh, but it was like sticky.
But it like his lips were like, it was like it was like tacky, like it was just like but it was like a little sticky, just kind of like my lip gloss right now. But like yeah, so it was a weird thing.
So it's not like Nick, the one that got away.
Yeah.
It's like Nick, the sticky. Lips.
No, that was like the first like kid. I think like my first real kiss would have been in high school.
Yeah.
With like my first like real boyfriend.
Proper boyfriend.
Yeah.
That, like okay.
Where was the first kiss? The first proper kiss?
I don't remember. Is
Like
that
mine
bad?
was at a school hall. I mean, once I got over
Yeah.
practicing on my hand. But
Okay. Is that bad? Like, I have no idea.
I don't think I would remember. I don't remember
I like
either.
just like I'm like somewhat brutal of a person, and I think I just like block out memories that I don't care about anymore.
Actually, same.
Yeah.
I know it's horrible to say.
Like once
but
I'm over
same.
something, it's gone.
Yeah, like I actually forget like the past boyfriends I've had. Cause I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I dated guys. I forgot.
It was all practice. It was all just a
all
practice
the practice
run.
to get to where I need to be today. That's all I
Yes.
care about.
Yeah, no, I just like I block it out. I have
block it
no
out?
idea.
Blocking out those memories. That's just what
I'm
happens.
trying
That's
to remember,
amazing.
but I can't.
Nah, good on you. I'm glad you can't
Yeah.
remember. It must have been very good.
Yeah, it must have been great.
Well, then moving on from that question is, what has so far been your favorite gig? If you could
Ooh.
name one.
Ooh.
I'm sure there's a lot.
That we've played, right? Like not seeing someone else.
That you've played.
Okay. I feel like there should be like an obvious answer, but okay, I think this is a weird one. This might not be like my all-time actual favorite, but it's one that's just like so potent in my memory forever and ever because I was super sick. I had really bad bronchitis. My throat was gone. Like, and we played a gig in Manchester, and it was like our biggest Manchester show to date, sold out. Like, and I felt terrible. I was so bummed because I was like, I'm sick for this. Like, Manchester's always a great crowd. Like, this should be like the greatest day. And it's like, I feel terrible. And then the crowd was so loud. Like, I have like, it was like the loudest crowd ever.
So
like,
they couldn't hear you.
so, but no, it was like, I told them, I was like, listen guys, like I'm struggling and I really want to be here right now. And I'm like, I'm so upset. And I was like, please like sing a little extra loud for me tonight. And I'm expecting like, it's kind of going to be the same, but like maybe a pinch louder. It was like, you could see it like front to back. Like every person in the room was singing like every word and like yelling and just like, you know, like most people just sing the
God.
chorus. They were like, anytime I was like getting tired, I just hold the mic out and like, it was like they had a mic.
like they knew. They're like, we got you.
Yeah,
I agree.
and it was like it felt like such like a moment, and it felt like such a family, and it felt like it was like it
so
gave me
amazing.
chills. I was crying. It was so nice.
Oh my God.
I'll never forget it.
And I do agree. I will say something about Manchester specifically. And I think you've played shows there. Oh my God. They really are like some of the best
hard.
shows and crowds. Like thinking about
They
it.
party.
They do.
Manchester
They do party. Yeah.
Manchester, and specifically, I don't know if anyone here is going to know this, but Idle Hands is one of the bars next to this O2 venue. Have you been to Idle Hands?
Of course, I've been to Idle Hands.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
that is like some of the
Many a
craziest drinking I've had in the UK. Is always
Many a
going to
night.
Idle Hands
Yeah.
next to the O2
Classic.
venue.
Isn't there like a Sainsbury's across the
Yes,
street?
and
too?
there's a Sainsbury's.
Yeah, during the day you go to the Sainsbury's for your wholesome needs, and then after the gig you go to Idle Hands.
Isn't
for
there like a
less wholesome
Nando's down the
needs.
street too, or something?
Yes,
I
there
think
is.
there's a
It's like
Nando's.
around the corner or something.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the Manchester show.
So I was like super vegan for a tour for like actually like 2 years. And I still wanted to get Nando's. So I would get a side of mash, a side of the vegetables, and 2 sides of the garlic bread and make a sandwich out of it. And that's all I can think about when I think of Nando's now.
And then you would just put like the Nando's sauces.
yeah,
like the
and it was so,
peri-peri
but
sauces.
it's amazing. So
No, that's
yeah.
great. So anyone who's still vegan or vegetarian,
Even
you
if
can
you're
do Nando's.
not, it's good.
You've had Nando's, right, Bowie?
Nando's is not like massive in Australia. It's kind of there, so I don't really know my Nando's that well.
in the UK.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but not so much. I don't remember having Nando's. No, isn't that an
Where in the
American
UK did
thing?
you live?
Oh no, I was living in London. But we were. I
Nando's?
was traveling up and down. But I think we stayed away from the main brands. We were going to mostly pubs.
Interesting. Ah, okay.
Like, because we're Aussies, we
Classic.
like the pubs.
yeah.
Yeah.
Get those
Everyone
fish
li-
and
did you go to
chips.
Spoons? Weatherspoons?
Oh, Weatherspoons.
Weatherspoons.
Well, that's another big
Weatherspoons,
chain in
yeah.
the UK. Weatherspoons.
We really didn't do the chains. We're like, let's find
Dang.
a cool
It doesn't
English
look like
pub.
a chain though.
It doesn't,
It's
but
like,
it's a
it's got
chain.
like a cool name. Like it's always like the King's Squire or like
yeah, but
the
then it's like
flat-footed horse.
Then you go in and you see the menu. And you're like, oh, it's Weatherspoons.
It's Weatherspoons. Yeah, it's
Oh, you know what? Maybe I have.
yeah.
You probably have.
You probably
I can't
have.
remember.
They're kind of hard to avoid.
Okay, last question.
'Kay.
What is your current celebrity crush?
Mila Kunis, 100%. Now, forever, amen. Past, present, always, forever, amen. I
always
love
Mila?
her. Always Mila.
always been Mila.
I love Mila Kunis more than life itself.
Wow. So
I love her.
Can you tell us why? How did you
I just fucking love her. I think she's hysterical. I think she's beautiful. I think she's like so real. Like I think she's kind of like that right like combination of like obviously she's gorgeous, but she's also super like quirky and fun. Like she doesn't seem like she's too good to talk to you, even though she is. Like you know what I mean? Like and I remember watching an interview once where she was promoting that like the Oz movie.
Oh yeah.
And you could tell she was so done with the press junket, like so over it. And then this like kind of like fumbling kid comes in, like he's British and like super awkward, and like he's like trying to interview her, and you can tell that she could just step all over him, but she just ends up having like a really good time with him and starts like joking around, and like she's like, I don't want to talk about the movie anymore, like what do you like to do? And he's like telling her about his friends and the pub they go to, and like they go to the games, and they get these pies, and like he had a friend with like a really weird name. It was like one of those like, you know, like you call someone like their nickname is like Boxhead or like something weird, like it was like that kind of thing. And she was like, can I come? And like they just like start planning this hypothetical day where like Mila Kunis, and then he asks her to like a dance or something next year, and like or like his friend's wedding, and it was like, but she was so funny. And they were like, at one point they said to the kid, they were like, you have to ask the questions about the movie, like we need it for the like for whatever like media outlet was needing. And she's like listen. And she goes into the whole thing. She's like, my character's name is blah, blah, blah. She does this. It's very enticing, blah, blah, blah. And she goes in, like, she gives her whole spiel in, like, 2 minutes. Okay, back to the game. Like, and it was so good. Look it up. Just look up, like, Mila Kunis, like, Oz interview. Like, you'll find it really quick.
Life, or this guy's life.
Oh, it was
amazing. Him, and he's like, oh, my God, I'm just, like, having a conversation now with Mila Kunis.
It was that. She was, like, so interested in his life.
Oh. That's so. I mean, she is a babe. Let's be real.
She is.
Mila Kunis.
She's the best,
and she is the best. Do you like Family Guy? Do you like her like?
Yes,
Meg
yeah,
of course. Family Guy? Of course.
Yeah. And I think in Family Guy too, she kind of like plays up the annoying voice.
Yeah.
And like I have kind of an annoying voice, and I've like had people tell me like on like
not
I definitely like my speaking voice is very annoying, and I've had people be like, your voice like reminds me of like Meg from Family Guy. Like not that it sounds like it, but just like has that kind of like high pitch like annoying like thing. And then I was just like, I don't fucking care what you say. You just compared me to Mila Kunis in any capacity. Like, I am so honored. Like,
even if they meant it as a like, oh, like you were like, thank you.
Yeah, even if it was an insult, I'm like, yes. And like, she's like family oriented, and like when she speaks Russian, it's so cool. And like, I just think she's the coolest person ever.
Mila Kunis, I love that answer.
The coolest person.
Not what I was expecting, but I love it.
Don't you think? Like, I find with girls pick girls for a crush because we want to be someone. I was trying to explain this to my boyfriend. Like, girls, they idolize girls.
Yeah.
Because we want to be them. I don't think guys do that.
Well, some of them do.
I like being with
I just
girls.
find like, I feel like just, this might just be me, but I just feel like guys are so boring. And like, I don't know. I just like, you find one that you want to date, but then like, I don't care about what a single other male on the face of the planet is doing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like not tapped in at all.
You get more intrigued by like the successful females, like the powerful females that are like, you're a badass, you're doing this. Oh, like, fuck yeah. I agree with that.
So it's just like, I don't care about like celebrity guys. I just don't. Like, I'm not like intrigued at all by them. Like, I mean, okay, like if Zac Efron comes knocking at my door, am I going to be like, go away? No, I'm not going to be like, go. Like, do you want some tea? Like, what's up?
You don't intrigue me. You're Zac Efron, sorry.
Like, do you want to like come in and hang out? Like, sure. But like, if Mila Kunis like came knocking at my door, I would literally drop dead.
Oh,
I would drop dead.
I think most females could agree. I think you would probably drop dead if Mila Kunis came to your door.
She's just the coolest person ever.
She's
hands
cool.
down. Mila Kunis 2024.
Yeah. Yes. For sure.
I mean, what about next year, actually, this year?
I don't think she's in. I think she's a little late to submit.
We got QnA this year.
Yeah. I think she's a little late to submit. If she could still submit, that's where I would go.
Well, amazing. That is the end of our really hard question quiz.
It was tough. It was tough,
really tough for you.
But we got through it together.
Yeah. Now we know, hey, Mila Kunis, please.
What's up, dude?
Come at least be our friend.
Be our friend.
That's all we really asked for.
I will take you to the pubs.
We will take you to. We'll take you to the Weatherspoons.
Yeah, the Weatherspoons
and Nando's.
What's the pubs of LA? You probably know them better than we do, actually. Yeah. You probably go to the really cool ones.
Well, what's open? But yeah.
Whatever's open. Whatever. We'll take you there.
Pepe.
Mila. And Pepe will come say goodbye to everyone.
Say
come
goodbye,
on,
Pepe.
Everyone. Pepe saying goodbye. He was actually the featured guest. Mm-hmm. Just kidding. No, but seriously, thank you guys for watching, and thank you, Chrissy, again for being here. Woo! Wow.
This is a video about Pepe.
My name is Pepe.
Everything
is about me.
It's a Pepe.
And Pepe.
It's a Pepe.